So this might end up being a pretty decent sort of fight early on.
Zero's owner already shooting 57 LA. I don't think they've managed to hit much here, as 57 are just trying to get away. Just like, okay, yeah, we realize we've kind of messed up here. So
I believe one of those VaiXourar players might get sandwiched into the pass now, so as you can see how spread out this team is at the moment.
very spread out, and I just think it's just so dangerous. I mean, luckily it's G3, and G3 don't historically do fantastic in these kind of situations, but they can definitely take out one of the players like Franco. And if they do that, that's just such a good move in space around, just pushes up their chances. But fairly good loot up, not too worried about that. Okay, straight back on over to VaiXourar, onto the focus here. So I think, like you were saying, G3 sort of stuck in between these two. VaiXourar kind of spreading all over the place. Dino was going over towards help and now move in and be a little bit slower and a little bit more careful. But who's going to have to be more careful here? It's going to be G3 versus VaiXourar. This could really spell out the sort of style of this game, the speed of it, and the progression. I mean, but the fight is now going to be starting, the first one of the Pro League Finals.
Yeah, VaiXourar up against G3, taking some pretty early damage right here as they focus into the factory control. Both teams are inside the safe zone, so they can just focus on trying to see if they can knuckle down and hold their positions for the moment. G3 have the hard cover advantage. They're all held inside. VaiXourar are held outside. Meanwhile, FFWS challenging Bustamundo. They managed to actually catch them off guard in the rotations. Damage being done to these players here. VM caught a little bit far off guard. In by 4UP and Autochtonus, so if these guys end up falling very early, that could change the complexion of their chances right here. We'll jump back in with VX though, because right now they're still up against G3 and they are finding the angles to do the damage, not quite get those knocks or kills in.
Oh, this is exactly what I'm talking about with Franco. He's got those snipers. He's trying to do this damage from a distance and allow Alex to be able to just push in and do the finish. Mafia, he dropped the nade up behind him. He's going to get knocked. This is looking terrible for these guys. VaiXourar are looking to slaughter these guys like lambs. First blood, VaiXourar.
Nicely done as well, and they're hunting for even more players. They know that they have that high ground here for the G3 side, and they're backing up even further into the factory itself. So VaiXourar really not getting the easiest of opportunities. They are forcing the issue though and adapting very, very well.
Okay, we know that Bustamundo are currently under fire. We've managed to get a kill here. Maybe we should go in for the finishing blow, but it does seem like they are making, in my opinion, a smarter move. They're going to be backing away from this, but they could be facing a lot of trouble as they rotate from this, because they've made a lot of noise, Jay. They've made a lot of noise, but this is, okay, back what I was saying. These sniper shots from Franco are just so key. He's by far the best sniper in the... the first few kills. Meanwhile, VaiXourar are going to be coming in on top of 57 LA, but Bustamundo as well. Chaos.
Across the entire map, like I said, biggest firefights. Bustamundo looking to close in and deal with his entire Autochtonus side. Right up close, some personal plays. He's going to try to put up some hard cover, catch off one of his teammates and try to see if they can retreat away. Focusing in against these guys, sprays them out. Autochtonus will do their best. 222 Elite will lose. And now
teams go out in the last 30 seconds alone. VaiXourar, they're going to be pushing into Z4, and this is just not going to be looking very good. Franco's going to get dropped. Samoa's dropping in the grenade launcher as well, and this team is just going to get absolutely slayed. 4UP in the meanwhile going to be taking on VaiXourar on the side as well. This is just not looking very good. 4UP were looking very healthy on the circle, and they're like, we're going to push out. We want kills as well.
I mean, just take a look at the minimap and you can see how many teams are involved in this one position, and VaiXourar are getting mopped up for it. Crusher next to full. Alex trying to hold on here. Does get one knock, revive his teammates here. He's got to get himself back in play because these last two players are remaining, and VaiXourar with a fantastic start in this game might end up falling. 4UP are inside as well. Glue walls put up all over the place to try and focus fire against him as there are so many squads back here. The nades on Z4 could be disastrous. Kills coming in now, knocks out. Z4 caught off. Know that VaiXourar are held towards corners, and they're trying to see if they can rotate away at this stage. Z4 need to find a new angle to work with here. They've got 3 in play.
There's like, three teams in this one building right now, I think. And they're just sitting on top of each other right now. Glue walls galore and just grenades being used left, right, and center. Fire. He's going to get a nade in a perfect spot. The glue wall's going to go down, but he's going to get a perfect knock. I think that was a 4K with just a single nade, or at least a 3K, or an absolute perfect play from him. And that's going to allow them to be able to revive, recover, but they've still got to take care of VaiXourar.
Look at this map control for VX. They're just sat on top of each other, literally in the corner outside of the doorway. 57 LA now going to focus in, start to look for some kills. 4 up continuing to be pressured by teams of all sorts. They do get one knock in on Solo, and now they press forward. Blue walls up. They're going to try tear them down. Solo is brought back into play, but he's such low HP. And 4 up, burning through their ammo, burning through the blue walls here. A flank is inbound, could get caught off guard here. They've got one player towards outside for the win. There's Rafa with a nade launcher, straight up on Crusher, drops him. His teammate Solo for the win, starting to get involved and get some kills together, but 4 up are going to get some response in. They get a kill lead as a result. Kills come back. 57 LA do lose Solo in the end as 4 up continue to fight themselves, and now
Going to be the first booyah going to for the win. Sam is going to be so happy, and a massive congratulations to this team. And also, Jay, you just launched that massive play-by-play.
This is of our first game and going into Purgatory. You must imagine that it might be very, very similar. Every team hunting for the booyah, but in the end, only one could for the win. Stepped up huge in that game, and well, they'll look to try and do the same here for game 2. At this stage, mate, though, I wouldn't be surprised if we just saw everything, all sorts of crap hitting the fan by the time we get towards the final stage of the game. Like, just how chaotic that.
That's not good enough for them. They didn't even get that many kills, all things considered. So I think they might come in with a bit more aggression. They're like, we're going to punish you guys. Like, we could have taken some of you out early on, but we tried to play a little bit chill. We're not doing that anymore. So I'm interested to see if we see a drastic change in this. I think it's either going to be the extreme of like full on aggression, or we're going to be seeing the same as last game, and it's going to end up in an absolutely chaotic one. And I hope it's a house finish. If it's a house finish, I'm going to be so happy, and you know, I'll even give away some diamonds myself. But
to be that case here, Mafia could get caught off guard though. His team is so far away from him, and he's got the entire Z4 squad to close in upon. He's making some decent moves, trying to avoid them all at this stage, firing back, eventually gets knocked down, and it looks like he's going to be dead to the hands of the Z4 side. Easy kill. Vastamundo focuses on Brasilia, then that keeps things calm for the moment. But there are a number of teams that will get closed off here. Obviously, Autochton is still very far away. But
coming in, Jay. This is your chance to shine.
And VX are going to clean house on the for the win side. 2 kills against their name, and Crusher still focusing against their favor. Dreamy's going to get caught off guard. Rafa's running right into Cobra as he makes his way in. He's got no choice about it. Dreamy's going to get knocked and killed off. Crusher looking for his next kill. He's going to find it. Rafa might just go down in the blue, deny the kill points to his teammates. Vastamundo also making their way in from the south. There's 57 lane. Now not the only team. Now they have one player left standing. Cobra moving up against the Vastamundo side. Hey, they have no idea, do they? I think they're back to turn. They have no idea. They're going to shoot 4 upside instead. Right inside that same building. Stuff like that get real good. As finally 57 lane will go down in 8. Vastamundo pressing it on Cobra. His partner Nunes will clean it up. Autochton is down in 7. And Vastamundo continuing to press up. It's 4 up. Move towards the outside. Lopez in with that knockdown on Martin. And Nunes moving up against the C-Chef. A little bit of shield going. So right now 4 protected, but still losing a couple of players. Flags in. Chef down next. Nunes moves up. He has lost Blocker and T-Lope focusing on trying to get his teammates back in play. 2 revives coming through fire, and now 222 Elite. They're coming around the corner. Nunes has no idea. He's going down. 1 revive came in, but Blazer cannot support his teammates. Fire's got 2 quick kills to find, and Vastamundo, they've got to back off here. 222 Elite cleaning house as 4 up. They also capitalize on their own kill.
I mean, this is just completely crippled Vastamundo, and the circle's now coming in, just pushing them in. The Storm has no chill. It is going to be taking these guys down. Meanwhile, Bad Smart going to be taking on a number of teams, but unfortunately for them, they're going to fall. It's going to be 222 Elite and VaiXourar singing their end for the win. Still somehow alive, no mez left on that man. Franco is going to be going down as well, and it's going to be for the win, finally going out to the Storm. 4 up, they've got 1 person left alive, and it's going to be Afonso taking him down to last 3 teams.
Top 3, Vastamundo, VaiXourar, 222 Elite in the best spot though. Locker's going to try and change that, firing back with his sniper rifle. Afonso gets right up close towards Blazer. They can't quite get those kills. VaiXourar also holding a similar line to the Vastamundo side, and Davizin's not going to go down. They're looking in from this window. Locker's being seen back here. He's not going to be falling at this stage, though he's desperate to try and get a kill at the close range. Finally, Afonso comes in, deals with Blazer. Locker in a bad spot. Afonso on the flank. Vastamundo holding back as VaiXourar, I should say, coming to support it. Vastamundo are cleaned up, however. And 222 Elite now send their focus to the last team out. Couple of knocks coming through to a 2v2. And Dino holding his position, trying to get the revives in for his teammates. Crusher's back in play, but around the outside, Alex goes. Dealt with Dino with a trade back. Crusher left inside with Dino to support it. 1 player remaining for the 222 Elite side. Back up to the outside position as Crusher finally goes down. And Dino tries to hold back here. 1-on-1 scenario. Roger moves around. And the shotgun comes through. Dino with huge plays. Gets the booyah for VaiXourar.
Or an absolute beast play, and I mean, Dino going out for the MVP as well. What a booyah from these guys.
Game 3 on Kalahari, and what has been a very close race so far between all squads involved. And really, this one could be the change up here. We see some very different sort of play style.
Top position is everything to play for, but we still have 4 more games, this one included, and that line is perfect. 4 are going to be going straight to the high loot zone, and that's just exactly what I want to be seeing for that team. They're like we know VaiXourar are going for these. If they come, good for them. We're going to fight them. VaiXourar, they have got a different idea. They're going to be going over towards Stone Ridge, and no hot drops aside from Z4 and G3.
And these players might get closed in upon right here. Bad Smile also getting themselves involved against the fight between Bastamundo and 222 Elite. VaiXourar will make their
zone here. Unfortunately, they're going to be going down. Only a couple players left from their side, but VaiXourar are going to be in a fight with the French team. Bad Smile looking to contend against these bad boys, and unfortunately for them, it's going to be multiple people falling from each side, but VaiXourar looking fairly healthy here, potentially going to be able to take this fight, as it's going to be last 3 members left alive pretty much on both sides, but Bad Smile doing a good job of being able to clean this up, but who's going to come out on top? It's going to be one person left. It's going to be Chris versus the last members of VaiXourar, and he's going to go out, and we're going to be down to the last 5 teams as we step into the last sort of chaotic arena. And meanwhile, 4 up went out as well. G3 fighting up against Blazer.
Yeah, he's getting tagged up, and VaiXourar is kicking knocks from the Bad Smile side. They have managed to keep all 4 players in check. No kills came through, and the kill leaders of G3 now taking on the heavy hitters of the league. They have lost another player back here. So now 2 standing. T-Lox again pushing forward, going to get knocked down here by Pavel. Blazer now left with it all to do, creeping in, but caught by VaiXourar, and they finally eliminate Bastamundo, and now pressing in against the G3 side for the win. Have a player. We've also got 57 LA who have stayed in the outskirts of this position. That one individual remaining. If they can clean house, they can sneak in the booyah against their name. But VaiXourar and G3 are the players in control for the win. Finally going to be eliminated as Black goes down, and Pavel is hunting the VaiXourar players, taking some damage from the far out position. There's a player on top of the roof. Solo's been spotted out by Dino, but he's got to be concerned with the main squad here. G3 are in a real good angle as the zone will start to close in the next 30 seconds. G3 getting some knocks in. Franco set to fall as he's out permanently. Crusher surrounded by glue walls here as Alex goes down next, and G3 looking like they might just secure this one right here. Solo left in as Solo as his team is just left them to dead very early on in this game. And with VaiXourar having only a couple players left, G3 look like they've got the advantage.
This is going to be a very potential easy win for G3 to be able to pull out. We've got 57 and Dino trying to win this one out. Last fight coming in.
Dino at least getting one exit frag against like the Mafia, but Solo held behind the glue walls. Crusher's going down, so Dino, and this is Solo left to do it all. 1 kill for his team. He's on great with the second place. It looks like he's going towards G3. Pavel will get cleaned up, and Zed will follow through with the trade to give the big booyah to the favor of G3.
Again, the top MVP getting 7 kills. That's 2 times in a row, and I called G3 out for saying you were just not doing good enough. You're at the bottom of the leaderboard. You're going to die.
Oh my God, he's twisted things. There's from the other side of the island. He's on the side. He's taking down the place. But that's
they're going to be going in, and they're just going to finish these last 2 players outright, and that's just now going to be for the win down to 2 players. Meanwhile, for the VaiXourar pushing.
Bad Smile playing like little snakes in the grass, may end up coming out on top for it. 222 Elite down. That's some godlike patience from Dex and Die, and now they're so close towards the safe circle that they can make their way in, but they've got 4 up to deal with, and they look to clean up the Dex now.
Oh no.
Kill leaders in that respect, but they're not going to give away any further kills as Andy eliminates himself thanks to the storm. VaiXourar looking to try and take a fight on the 4 upside, and right now it's all the last bit of hard we're going to have left at this stage. They're going to flank around and attack off these vehicles, and the Crusher will be able to drop 1 player, not quite get the kill in that chance, however. He gets himself 2 loot crates as well. There's a lot that they can work with here on the VaiXourar side. As one pulls away from up, they're getting closer. All top Thomas being challenged on the Pixel LA side will end up falling towards the storm. As Pixel LA underneath the bridge have for the win, having Black as the last player left. He's going to get caught outside. Is he also going to look to blue? Is he going to try and die? He's still points? No, he's going to try and go for the placement.
He's so close to Solo right now, but he has no choice to just keep pushing this, and they should know he's here. He doesn't realize that below him as well. He's playing sneaky, but VaiXourar and 4 up going to be pushing up against each other as well as he goes towards the final circle. 4 up going to be doing a good job against these guys, so I don't know if it's going to be enough. Franco going to be potentially going to be falling there as well, but he might just be able to escape that front and come down on top of them. 4 up trying to push back towards the centre of the circle here, but not going to be making the work of it, as it is going to be going in favour of another team. It's going to be 57 lane in a really good position. VaiXourar going to be pushing in, but it's going to be Bastamundo versus 57 lane.
Look at Black here, he's still right on top of the LA side. They're going to challenge the cap all the nades, all the explosions going down, not to come through. Black could be the linchpin element to clean up his teams when they start to take each other out. Bastamundo are a known entity, so he's just going to sit pretty. You could see him in the PIP in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Keep your eye on that guy. He can be crucial to the 57 LA side. Meanwhile, Bastamundo moving against 4 up, cleaning up that last player, and the storm closing in against all of these guys. Solo still sat back, waiting for position. When does Black strike? He might get forced out now. He's waiting. 57 LA challenged in by VaiXourar now as they move forward, and so to Bastamundo. Black still waiting for his chance to move up now. now. He's been spotted, and he moves closer, but he couldn't make his flank work. He's down, out to the storm, and Solo and Apos may be quick to follow suit with him. They've got to move in against the VaiXourar side. Solo knocked, Apos goes down, CO, last player standing, and we could be seeing the dream teams, VaiXourar and Vastamundo, the top two teams in the league now going at it at this stage. Vastamundo on the low ground, nades up, one player's getting knocked. CO's just going to sit back here and try to see if he can steal the booyah from underneath their noses. Nunez taking damage as VaiXourar start closing in against this player. Dino up on the high ground, going to catch him off. Blazer's going to go falling next, and Nunez basically left alone. His teammates are somehow staying alive, but finally they catch him off. The glue wall clears. He goes down. Lopez desperate to get some kills together, and Alex drops off the bridge, falls towards his death now. Vastamundo getting an opportunity. They swing around. They get those kills together. The knocks come through, and Blazer's left alone. Such low HP, and the storm is closing in against everybody at this stage. We've got 57 lay held out towards the outside as Franco looks for his last couple of players. Blazer dropped in upon. Nades close. He fights 57 and lay 4, and so do Vastamundo as VaiXourar take themselves the booyah and try and take themselves the lead.
Well, a fantastic end to the game. I think one of the first I've seen of that kind in this league so far. On top of a bridge.
This is going to be a very interesting game. This is the final stage, which is not through. Let's see
solid storm, which is going to be taking down your health, as well as teams like VaiXourar who
teams represented at this stage, 33 players left in as Bad Smile start engaging on the 2-2 elite side. Chef VaiXourar instead actually is finally 4 up or fall in 10th position. So Autok Taunus cross.
But they've now got even less utility to be able to use, and Bad Smile and VaiXourar are about to blow up here. The circle has pushed in, and this is not looking so good. It's going to be landing over towards Vastamundo. VaiXourar going to have to push up against Bad Smile. We've got ABG Albania for the win as well, and Autok Taunus 57 all going to be pushing in, and the chaos going to be ensuing here. VaiXourar, Bad Smile.
Bad Smile going to take the initiative, but they will lose one player in Crush. You're going to get some loot together, and look at the chaos. Look at the surrounding factors. VaiXourar on straight flanks. Chris is going to fall next. He's not quite down and out. They haven't got any kills out of this one, but still the knocks come through, and in the end, Bad Smile fall to VaiXourar. Team White, 4 frags to their name with 57 LA, getting themselves involved as a third party. CO moves up. He's lost 2 of his teammates. Arda also supporting. Vastamundo firing in from the back lines as well. They're going to try to get involved in this. VaiXourar have those 4 players left in. Arda's going to fall next as VX pick up that knock, trying to get these kills. Blazer's going to get a frag in of his own right as 57 LA have all left to CO now. The last player remaining. VaiXourar.
Just shooting onto them as well.
To secure the booyah is going to be everything. I don't think they've got any kills in at this stage, and VaiXourar are continuing to bear down upon 2-2 Elite's camp. So the more kills that this team gets, the more Vastamundo are going to be shut down. Nades towards their position. The launcher from Sergil, not quite that good enough, however. Going to continue sending some out towards that position, though. VaiXourar could actually be in a bit of an awkward standing as a result here. ABG having Sergil. Afonso's going to shut down one of his teammates, though. And moving in, Dino's going to get caught off. VaiXourar's going to play sacrificial for that as they make their way into this position. A massive cluster of teams. Sergil getting Dino to fall. Still looking for even more. The shotgun's out for Franco, catching off one player of the 2-2 Elite side. There's another one right around this corner right here. They can't quite get here. The glue walls are keeping them alive for the moment, but finally they break through and they break this team. 2-2 Elite out in 5th.
VaiXourar, the absolute beast right now. They have some grenades coming in against them from ABG Albania.
Clean things up, and eventually Locker takes him down. 3 left standing. Sergil going to survive a little bit towards the outside, but he'll fall, and it will be VaiXourar versus Vastamundo once again. A booyah here, but VaiXourar could secure everything. Locker on the flank though. Vastamundo have the player advantage. Crusher turns it around to a 3 versus 3, knocking one. Locker takes another frag back as Vastamundo starts to get cleaned up here. They got 1 player left. Still Franco holds himself contest, holds himself inside the safe zone only for the moment. Got 1 more player left. Oh, he's left it. 8 kills to his name. Franco becomes the hero for VaiXourar. A triple booyah for his team, and that might just seal their season. Their lives from this top of the platform area. I think maybe, ooh, Vampire Dropped off the platform. I think he was almost a dead man right there, but fortunately not to be. He's got plenty of health at this stage, but Triple 2 Elite closing in on Cobra, who's getting out of dodge here, trying to get on top of the silo. That might cost him. Oh, he's running. He's on his way out. He's desperate to try and see if he can escape. He will be able to just escape damage and just be able to escape the kills coming in against his name, but there's so many players to find. Triple 2 Elite are desperate to get this player to fall.
Just not going to happen. I mean, Afonso is chasing him, but this guy's like Batman, just slinging himself around. I'm not even sure he's managed to do this. He's just going around going, I'm Batman. And he's now on top of this tower, potentially going to be surviving, laying down as well. I just don't even understand how he's alive right now. Him and his penguin are just chilling, but Afonso's here. It's God's Chaos, jumps up, gets him down, and he's now going to go in for the execution, shoots him in the head. And that is going to be behind him. And now
4 left in this one, gets that one killed back. Mortar and Co being seen, Unique also caught off, but finally Zero Zone are set to fall.
He managed to get the knock on one of the players, but it's going to be stolen. It's going to be ABG out, Bania going out, Franco coming in here. Remember, this monster had 8 kills last game, and now they're here versus the last 2 players, quite literally, Jay.
Oh,
take it away in the final fight.
This is over. This is over. Roderick, the last player of Triple 2 Elite. One more player as well from another squad, and well, he's just being seen out here. VaiXourar hunting down from close and long range positions. Franco seen, Alex being spotted out. He's got a tree for cover, and they're just closing in with the glue walls here. He's got to come up so clutch, and it's not going to happen. Alex shuts it down, plants his flag, knowing that he's basically got this under wraps. Die, now known by Crusher, couldn't get that kill in his shotgun. Does see the player, and VaiXourar closing in on this final frag, closing in on this final opportunity, closing in on this final booyah to make it 4 in the grand finals.
Oh, no.
But it will be in vain. VaiXourar have sealed themselves as the top team in Europe and probably your champions of the European Pro League.
What an impressive gameplay there, and unfortunately,